folks, Jay James for the all-new Honda of Conyers, and it is my pleasure to sponsor Mrs. Irene Cooking Show. We have got the new used car superstore open. How about 2010 Toyota Corolla still under factory warranty? Over 30 to choose from, $13,880 for this show. Appreciate all your kindness and good words for Miss Irene, and thank you for letting us sponsor your show.
Hello and welcome to my kitchen and Merry Christmas. This is Irene, and Jay James is not here today. He's out of state on a buying trip, but we miss you, Jay. We're going to do Christmas breakfast today. This is something you can do even the day before, Christmas Eve day sometime, and stick it in the refrigerator and do the grits first thing the next morning, and then you don't have to bother. You can spend all your time opening presents or gift certificates. So we're going to get started with monkey bread. How simple is this? I've got a butt pan, and I did spray it with some non-stick vegetable oil, and I have 2 cans of biscuits right out of the refrigerator department at the grocery store, and they're just the regular biscuits. They're not fancy, big, fluffy ones, just cheap, okay? I saved 2 to show you what I'm going to do. You cut them into halves, and then you cut them again. And over here, I have a stick of butter that I melted, and about a ½ cup of sugar. And then you dip these little bread biscuit pieces into this. Let them soak up real good. And then we've got the oven already on 350. And we're going to stick it in the oven and let it bake for about 20, 25 minutes. Kind of watch it because all this sugar does have a tendency to want to burn. So you just kind of need to watch it. And all of these pieces are going to puff up, and it's going to make the cutest monkey bread. There's a little bit left. We don't want to waste anything. So we're going to just drizzle this all over it. So you got your butter and your cinnamon. Did I say cinnamon? Yeah, we've got a good tablespoon of cinnamon in here with the sugar and the butter. One down, 3 to go.
Avoid the holiday shopping traffic and lines this season. PC After Dark in Covington has new laptops on sale for $399 and Kingston 8GB USB drives at $12.95. Perk up your PC with 2 GB of memory, only $29. How about a new keyboard and mouse, $14.95, or go wireless for $26.95. PC After Dark is your local computer sales and service specialist for home, school, and business. Highway 278 in the Covington Crossing Shopping Center.
Do you have trouble getting your pets to the vet? Or are you homebound and need in-home veterinary care? Paws and Claws Mobile Vet Services brings all of the resources of a traditional clinic in a convenient mobile setting. We offer sick or wellness exams, spays and neuters, annual vaccines, diagnostic lab work, and when the time comes, compassionate in-home euthanasia. Paws and Claws serves Newton, Rockdale, and Henry counties. Call Dr. Carithers to schedule your appointment today.
Whether you're in the market to buy or sell or need a short-term loan, Alcovy Jewelry and Pawn can help. We specialize in the buying and selling of gold, jewelry, tools, lawn equipment, guitars, air conditioner window units, movies, TVs, and more. Our friendly staff is knowledgeable in our products, which are tested upon purchase and are proudly displayed in a well-lit, organized environment. We buy and sell gold. Our in-house jeweler tests, repairs, cleans, and sizes jewelry. He also creates custom design jewelry. Watch battery replacement is available. Alcovy Jewelry and Pawn is located on the corner of Washington Street and Turner Lake Road.
Hey folks, Jay James for the all-new Honda of Conyers. Thank you for letting us sponsor Miss Irene's show. Go online at any time at hondaofconyers.com. Check out our huge selection of new and used cars. And we are dealing on the east side of Atlanta. We are the East Side's used car superstore, and that's hondaofconyers.com. Exit 82, I-20, goes south 1 mile.
All right, we said one down. Monkey bread's in the oven. Now we're going to do the cheese sausage souffle. That is so good. And this will feed a bunch of people. I've got 6 eggs in here. Cracked, of course. Not boiled, just raw eggs. We're going to beat them up. And we're going to add some milk to it. Maybe 3/4 of a cup. Just kind of guess on it. And you'll see how we're going to layer this. And it's going to puff up and be so good. So that's about 3/4 of a cup. Now, I'm going to add a little flavoring to it, okay? Some good old Lea and Perrin. Oh, about 4 or 5 good drops of that. And then some Tabasco. You want a little spice in it. A little hot. There we go. Now we're going to beat that up a little more. Now we've got just plain white loaf bread. And you can trim the sides off if you want to get really fancy. Or you can just leave them on. And make it fit in your casserole dish. Whatever size you want to use. It's all up to you. It's your kitchen and your family or friends that you're feeding. So we've got a good layer of bread down there, okay? This is a pound of sausage. Or you can use sage, you could use hot, but this is mild. And I cooked it and I'm spreading it all over the bread on the bottom here. Now, I've got some Swiss cheese. This is going to add another little flavor of cheese to it. And you just spread it out over the sausage. And then we're going to start pouring the egg mixture over this. Just a little bit, because you're going to save some to go on the very top. So about half. Want it to soak in real good. Yeah, that looks about right. Then we're going to do the bread again. Let's do the rest of this egg mixture with the milk. Pour it all over the bread. And see, now this is the part that you could do the night before if you wanted to. Wrap it up real good. It might even be better to do that so it'll sit during the night and soak up all the egg milk mixture. Then I've got some mixed cheese here. It's like nacho mama's cheese. Already grated right out of the bag. And just put as much or as little on there as you want. And then we're going to put this in the oven with the monkey bread on the same temperature, 350. And watch this too. Now this is going to take about 30 minutes to really fluff up. So these 2 dishes should be ready about the same time. And while we're looking in here, let's see how it's puffing up. Oh, it's going to be so good. And it does smell good. Okay, here we go. Push it on back a little bit. 2 down, 2 to go.
Want to preserve those precious old videos, Super 8 and 8mm home movies onto a DVD? Don't send them to some out-of-state transfer company that could lose or damage your film. Entrust them to Current Events Productions. We provide the highest quality transfer. Each individual frame of the film is hand-cleaned, lubricated, digitally captured, and remastered. We'll even help you organize your reels. Schedule an appointment to preview your film for free. Current Events Productions in downtown Covington on the corner of Floyd and Elm.
Moving out but not moving in yet? Spring cleaning filled up your garage? Need a place to park your boat? Store It at Store It of Covington. Convenient location, secure and well lit. Clean storage rooms 5x5 to 24x32, some with lofts, some with power. Climate controlled rooms from 10x10 to 10x30. Outdoor storage for boats or cars or trailers. Penske truck rental too. Everything you need for moving and storage is at Store It of Covington. Make your neighbors green with envy. At Forever Grow Turf and Ornamental Care, we service residential and commercial customers in the metro Atlanta and surrounding areas. We're your family-owned and operated full-service fertilization and weed control specialists. We also offer other services such as insecticides, fungicides, core aeration, and much more. We use only the most current, safest, advanced, and name-brand products on the market. So get the personal touch that you and your lawn deserve. Call the experts at Forever Grow Turf and Ornamental Care today.
Hey folks, Jay James at the all-new Honda of Conyers, and it's the 11 model year closeout. We've got great deals on 11 Hondas, so come on in and take yours home today. Honda of Conyers, I-20 exit 82, go south 1 mile.
A recipe from my good friend Jeff that I have used for luncheons, dinners, desserts. This is going to be real good at the Christmas breakfast. You've got 4 pounds of grapes that you have washed and dried, stemmed, picked out any that weren't looking too perfect. And I did green and red for Christmas, but it doesn't matter. Whatever's on sale, if that's good for you, they all kind of taste the same. But I thought this was a pretty combination. So we got 4 pounds of dried, washed grapes. This is so simple. Now we're going to add this little half pint of sour cream. I know that sounds kind of weird, but just wait. I promise you, it's very, very good. So we've got sour cream now. This is the kicker. A teaspoon of vanilla. And I'm not talking flavoring, I'm talking the real stuff, folks. You've got to use vanilla extract. So we got a teaspoon of vanilla. It's going into the sour cream. You wouldn't believe what that does to it. Oh, it's wonderful. Then we're going to sprinkle about a half a cup of sugar. About a half a cup. Just plain old white sugar. And we're going to give it a good stir. And this is really, really good when you do it the day before and let it sit in the refrigerator overnight. Now, at this point, you would put it in the refrigerator until you were ready to serve it. But like I said, we're going to do this now. Right before you serve it, you take it out of the refrigerator, maybe give it one more stir, and sprinkle some brown sugar. I prefer the light brown sugar, but if you've got dark brown, it doesn't really matter that much. And you just want to just let it have a little taste of it all over the top. And then you add the pecans. You can toast them if you want to. These don't happen to be. So it really doesn't matter. If you like them toasted, toast them. And then that's your fruit. 3 down, 1 to go.
Whether you're in the market to buy or sell or need a short-term loan, Alcovy Jewelry and Pawn can help. We specialize in the buying and selling of gold, jewelry, tools, lawn equipment, guitars, air conditioner window units, movies, TVs, and more. Our friendly staff is knowledgeable in our products, which are tested upon purchase and are proudly displayed in a well-lit, organized environment. We buy and sell gold. Our in-house jeweler tests, repairs, cleans and sizes jewelry. He also creates custom design jewelry. Watch battery replacement is available. Alcovy Jewelry and Pawn is located on the corner of Washington Street and Turner Lake Road.
Avoid the holiday shopping traffic and lines this season. PC After Dark in Covington has new laptops on sale for $399 and Kingston 8GB USB drives at $12.95. Perk up your PC with 2 GB of memory, only $29. How about a new keyboard and mouse, $14.95, or go wireless for $26.95. PC After Dark is your local computer sales and service specialist for home, school, and business. Highway 278 in the Covington Crossing Shopping Center.
Do you have trouble getting your pets to the vet? Are you homebound and need in-home veterinary care? Paws and Claws Mobile Vet Services brings all of the resources of a traditional clinic in a convenient mobile setting. We offer sick or wellness exams, spays and neuters, annual vaccines, diagnostic lab work, and when the time comes, compassionate in-home euthanasia. Paws and Claws serves Newton, Rockdale, and Henry counties. Call Dr. Carithers to schedule your appointment today.
Hey folks, Jay James for the all-new Honda of Conyers. Great service specials this week. $19.95 oil change, and that's out the door. $19.95. And you come in and you tell them you heard them on Miss Irene's cooking show. I'm going to put nitrogen in your tires, all four, for $11.95. Thanks, and I appreciate it. Enjoy the show.
Before I do this Bloody Mary grits, I want to answer a question from Rodney, which was a good question. He ran across his grandmother's pound cake recipe, and it didn't have in it how long to leave it in the pan before you dumped it out. And that's so important when you're cooking cakes. If you leave it in too long, it'll stick. If you dump it out too quick, it's going to come to pieces. So my thought is to tell you, Rodney, to by all means cool it sitting on a rack so air can get under it and cool. Don't sit it on a flat surface like on the counter. Raise it up some with a little rack. And then I would start out with, because it's a pretty thick cake, I'd start out with 15 minutes and then just kind of feel it, put a plate over it, do it. If it sounds like it's coming out, great. It looks like it doesn't want to, run a knife around it, and then hold your breath. But that should help you on that little question. And y'all do keep calling in because I love to answer them. We're going to make Bloody Mary grits. And I came up with this recipe when we were on to Fusky Island, and we had just bought off the boat fresh shrimp that were wiggling, so to speak. I'm not doing shrimp in this today, but this is a wonderful dish to add cooked, deveined, peeled, fresh, wild-caught shrimp. So today we're just going to do the Bloody Mary grits without the shrimp. You start out with a can of stewed tomatoes that are the Mexican flavor. They've got that little fun spice in there. Oops, I'm doing it wrong already. Got to put it in here first because we've got to measure our liquid. Then we're going to add a can filled with Bloody Mary mix. A la the name. So give it a good shake. Not all over the floor. And we're going to add a can of Bloody Mary mix. And it's got the good seasoning in it too, you know, the peppers and the spices and everything. Okay. We'll add that to it. And then whatever amount of water you need to add to make 4 cups of liquid. Grits is always 4 to 1. So there we go. We've got the Bloody Mary mix, the Mexican flavored stewed tomatoes, and a little water. And we're going to bring it up to a boil. And then we're going to stir in the grits. How easy. Now we talked about doing these things, a lot of these dishes the night before and then heating them up the next day, but this takes such a little bit of time that I would just do this the morning that you're going to serve it. And if you're not going to add the shrimp, you could add cheese to this. But since we've got cheese in our souffle, I'm not going to add cheese to it. But cheese, grated cheese in this, good handful or two, and a pound of shrimp that you've cleaned, deveined, and peeled. That's a dish in itself, folks. Now it's coming to a boil, and we're going to stir in 1 cup of quick grits, not instant. These cook in about 5 to 10 minutes, so they are quick, but you certainly don't want to use instant. These are quick grits. We're going to slowly stir it in, because that's the secret. You don't want it to get lumpy on you. And then, like I said, you can add the shrimp, but you don't add the shrimp if you're going to add shrimp until after this is done. The shrimp's already cooked, so you sure don't want to overcook the shrimp and let it be mealy. You want very tender shrimp. Now, what I thought about I'd add is I always keep on hand some chopped garlic. I do not have a problem with buying chopped garlic. I'm not that much of a purist when it comes to cooking. So that's going to add another little flavor to it. And stir, 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 off and on. We are going to talk, Maggie and me, when we get through with our cooking, and give you some ideas for Christmas presents, that everybody will get a present when you do it this way.
Want to preserve those precious old videos, Super 8 and 8mm home movies onto a DVD? Don't send them to some out-of-state transfer company that could lose or damage your film. Entrust them to Current Events Productions. We provide the highest quality transfer. Each individual frame of the film is hand-cleaned, lubricated, digitally captured, and remastered. We'll even help you organize your reels. Schedule an appointment to preview your film for free. Current Events Productions in downtown Covington on the corner of Floyd and Elm.
Moving out but not moving in yet? Spring cleaning filled up your garage? Need a place to park your boat? Store it at Store It of Covington. Convenient location, secure and well lit. Clean storage rooms 5x5 to 24x32, some with lofts, some with power. Climate controlled rooms from 10x10 to 10x30. Outdoor storage for boats or cars or trailers. Penske truck rental too. Everything you need for moving and storage is at Store It of Covington. Make your neighbors green with envy. At Forever Grow Turf and Ornamental Care, we service residential and commercial customers in the Metro Atlanta and surrounding areas. We're your family-owned and operated full-service fertilization and weed control specialists. We also offer other services such as insecticides, fungicides, core aeration, and much more. We use only the most current, safest, advanced, and name-brand products on the market. So get the personal touch that you and your lawn deserve. Call the experts at Forever Grow Turf and Ornamental Care today.
Maggie and I want to wish you a very Merry Christmas and some ideas that we have talked about for presents this year. Our family is giving gift certificates, whether it's to the Empty Stocking Fund people or donation, or to the local churches. Somebody maybe you want to honor, give a donation to their church. And what about all the stores and restaurants and beauty parlors and florists all around town? And let's don't forget Current Events. You can get all your old photographs and DVDs all put on what needs to be to preserve it forever. And don't ever forget our sponsor, Honda of Conyers. Jay will be more than glad to put a big red bow on anything you pick out. So goodbye for now, and we'll see you next year. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.